everyone, it's Sammy from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and I have a Crafty Wednesday video for you guys. I have been itching to get back to filming and scrapbooking, and I actually have a scrap session scheduled for this week. And as you can see, I updated my background a little bit. I did a little organizing in here. So one of my videos coming up for you guys is going to be my organization of this room. It's just one of those kind of like organize with me dream scrap room spaces. So we have a couple more of these style cube shelves, like the smaller Target ones. They're like closet made or closet something. They're not quite as big as the IKEA Kallax, but they will work in here. So we are getting built-ins done in our living room, and then we have some shelves that'll end up in here. They were in these little nooks in our living room for a while, just doing toy storage, and I'll put them in here and have more space to work with in here as far as like storage and cubes. And these aren't even all full. Some of these are, you can see there's one that's empty. These two and the one down there are pretty much empty. I've got a few things in there just to like placehold right now, but I plan on having like an ultimate kids craft station in here and lots more things. I still have lots of work in here, so that's going to be a video coming up. Today I'm going to just talk about a couple of completed projects and one work in progress. I think I had mentioned in a video recently. It's been so long since I talked to you guys. I have lots to say, but I'm going to try to not ramble on and talk too long. So for one thing, I ended up going back to my nightly project life and also photo sorting again. So I actually ended up getting this new app. It's called Habit, and it's not new like in general, it's just new to me, like new and fun to me. But it actually has to where you can like put your own habits in and then you highlight them as you go. And so I have sort photos and nightly project life on here right before reading a book. So I've been doing that most nights again, and I've really enjoyed that. And also on here I have scrap session. I have a scrap session planned for each week again, so I can get in here and do some scrapbooking. I've been really just kind of itching to get back into it. It's getting this room a little bit more organized and getting a little bit more inspiration, and I'm really itching to get back in here and working with pretty paper again. But in the meantime, I've been crocheting a little bit more, and I finished a couple of projects. I don't know if I had one completed all the way last time, so I'm gonna possibly repeat myself. If you guys have seen this project, forgive me, but I ended up finishing my heart sweater all the way. All of the ribbing details are done, like around the edges, and of course I'll link to all these tutorials. I always just follow a tutorial. I don't do anything by myself, but I finished the cuffs around the edges. I stitched everything together. I tucked in all the ends of this one. So this is one that I can wear come fall, and it is super cute. I really like it. It's a little bit oversized. The sleeves are a little bit poofy. It's just super cute and super comfortable. So I ended up making myself one, and then I'm starting on Olivia's. That's the one that's my work in progress. So I've got my little granny stitching basket here, and I ended up getting one of her hearts made, and I'm working on the edges around it. So I've got the top corners done. So this will be her front panel of her sweater, and I still have to make it a full like square at the edge, but I am working slowly but surely on that one. And I have been working actually on something different because I did not want to take this one with me. We went to the beach, did a big family vacation, and I didn't want to take this because I have to watch the video really carefully with this because each line is a little bit different, or each row, I call it line. Each row is a little bit different, so I had to really pay attention. And you know, on the plane, I'm not paying for the Wi-Fi, so I had to do something that was repetitive. So I ended up making a blanket, which I'll talk about in a minute, but I ended up doing that instead of the heart project, and I'll get back to that coming up soon. And then I also finished my summer sweater. So this one is super cute. It's just, you know, a summer sweater I can wear around the house. It's a cardigan. It's not like buttoned up or anything in the front, and I really like this one. It fits really nicely, except I made the sleeves super duper long, like ridiculously clownishly long. They hang out like way past my fingertips, so I have to like scrunch up the sleeves. Olivia put this on one day, and it was the funniest thing because the arms looked like 10 feet long on her. It was so funny. I just really like the colors of this. This is the Lion brand ice cream yarn in the color Tutti Frutti, and it's just really fun pattern. I would never like wear this out. It's just like strictly in the house and feeling cozy in the house. I really like that one, but I completed that one. It's completely done. So this is my last project. I just finished this one up, and I still have a few ends to tuck in. This is, I think they call this one an arrow stitch. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know what the stitch is called, but it's like this really cute chevron pattern, and it looks really cool when the colors change. You can see, and there's like nice big gappiness to it, so it's not a super cozy warm blanket. It's just one I can snuggle up with, and it's warm enough, but it doesn't make you like dying of heat stroke warm. But I really like this one. I learned some new stitches with this one, and I also learned a new ribbing edge. So this is called a reverse single crochet or a crab stitch, which I thought was cute. Crab stitch, and it turned out really cute. You can see like, it makes it look like a little rope at the edge, and I think that was super cute. It looks really, really good with the like center part with that little rope kind of edge, and I had really a lot of fun making this. I worked on this at the beach and then finished it up the last, I don't know, I've not crocheted this last week, but finished it up the week before last, and I was itching to show it to you guys because it's super cute and I really like this. This is the yarn that was Lion Brand Mandala yarn, and the color is Mothra. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's what it looks like phonetically to me. But it's just a really pretty color. The one thing I will say is I must have gotten different dye lots because there is a clear gap here. I tried to start it with the same color, and you can see like one's more of a peachy tan and one's more of a grayish. And yeah, those are supposed to be the same colors in the lot, and they're not exactly the same color, but it's okay. Since it's a color changing blanket, it'll totally work, but I know it's there. It definitely bothers me that those are supposed to be the same color and they're clearly not the same color, but nobody else will care. I'm the only one who really cared about that. But I really love how you can see, like really clearly see the V's at the color change because you go back down in the stitches. You know, you go to the next row down that you've already stitched. And I really like, I had a lot of fun making this. I feel like at the beginning it was really tedious, like figuring out what stitch is what, but then once you get the rhythm of it, it goes so quick. I found this one was a really quick stitch up. I just really like it. So this one is a fun one. The kids, again, will play around with this. They love playing with blankets. So that is it as far as my projects. I've got 3 completed ones that have been in the works for a while. That blanket I totally did from start to finish recently. The sweaters have been works in progress for a while, and I'm glad to finally complete those. But yeah, I've just been working in this room a lot. I did a ton yesterday. I was sweating my butt off because when I moved the shelves, it was so funny. There was a 2-inch gap, and I had to take everything off this big shelf and scoot it over 2 inches to get rid of the gap, because I'm like, there's no way I'm leaving this 2-inch gap. It looks silly, I just don't like it, and I had to move the shelf over, but the stuff on the bookshelf is so heavy, I had to take most of it off. So I was in here just, the whole room was crazy, chaos. Again, I'll show you that next week. That'll be my video for next week. But I hope you guys like this look at my projects. I will link to those projects down below for you guys. And also, oh, I got a ring light, so I can start filming a little bit more at night, which I'm super excited about. There have been so many times I've wanted to sit down and talk to you guys, and I just don't have the lighting for it. So now I do. I have no excuse. So I hope you guys are well. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope you're glad that I'm back after my June month-long hiatus. And man, I was itching to come back and film. So I'm excited to be back. And that's it. So have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.